If the Amazon is the lungs of the planet, this conference in Brazil is about trying to breathe life back into climate consensus. 10 years on from the Paris target to keep global warming to 1.5 degrees, current UN projections say we're on track for nearly double that.
We need to move faster and move together. And this COP must ignite a decade of acceleration and delivery.
The Prime Minister, alongside Prince William, is one of 57 world leaders gathering in Belém today, a third fewer than made the trip to COP29 in Baku last year. The aim is to get every country to commit to individual, ambitious goals to cut emissions.
The science is clear. We must go further if we are to secure a livable future for all, and we must go together. The time for partnership, protection and progress is now. We know what is at stake. We know what must be done. And we know that no country, no community, no individual can do it alone.
Judging by the state of half of the conference centre, the beginning of this COP has been disorganised chaos, but there are three other big problems. The absence of three presidents, those of China, India and the USA, the three biggest polluters. Between them, they contribute to nearly half of the world's greenhouse gases. In fact, the USA, once a leader on the environment, isn't even sending a senior delegation. The UK appears to be pushing in the other direction.
My message is that the UK is all in, because we know you don't protect jobs and communities by sticking with the status quo. So the UK is doubling down on the fight against climate change. As an investment in future generations, yes, of course. But also crucially, as an investment in improving the lives of working people here and now.
But there are deep divisions here. A sense from the global south, often poorer and less polluting countries, that the rhetoric of rich nations isn't matched by the reality of their actions or financial contributions. Case in point, the UK's refusal to commit any taxpayers' money to a new tropical forest fund championed by Prince William himself.
So, Martin, the UK all in on net zero. That's quite the commitment there.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's not, Lucrezia, without its political risks. So if you look at polling, the large majority of people in our country do believe that climate change is real and is getting worse and is a problem. But exactly what to do about it is much more divisive. The Conservatives and Reform would say the net zero policies the current government are going for risk economically bankrupting the country, losing jobs and even making us lose energy security to other countries. But the Prime Minister's flipped that on his head and he said actually there is an economic opportunity here. He predicts up to £1 trillion worth of investment could come into the UK by 2030. That is what he's gambling on. But you know, in these things, money talks. There is lots and lots of warm words at the moment here in Brazil, but will the money follow? And currently, there's a lot of scepticism that it will.